King County Sheriff's detectives are investigating after Seattle police officers shot and killed a man. Investigators say that suspect was armed with an axe and a gun.
King 5's Drew Andre is live from the SoDo neighborhood where investigators have been on the scene for nearly 13 hours. Drew, what have you learned about what happened there?
Right, Mimi. Well, the King County Sheriff's Office, which is investigating this, did confirm that they say that the suspect did have a gun, and that's what ultimately led to this officer-involved shooting here. Here on scene, we can see that they are still processing part of the scene all this time later, essentially 13 hours later. All of this began with a 911 call that came out from people in the area saying that they saw that man holding what looked to be an axe. Let's show you now the moments of the shooting here. This was captured by witnesses around the scene. Police say before this, they used less than lethal force. SPD says at some point he pulled out a gun, and that's when they fired their handguns at him. We know 3 officers were involved. It's still unclear if the man was threatening anyone in the neighborhood before officers arrived. On scene, we could see where bullets pierced the window of a police cruiser, but no officers were injured.
Luckily, we're surrounded by businesses with video. There's body-worn cameras that'll be super valuable. There was also civilian witnesses that are giving accounts. So this was a very public event, and I do believe that a detailed moment-for-moment account will be available for us all down the road.
This is the first officer-involved shooting in Seattle since the end of what's called a consent decree. SPD was under federal oversight for 13 years until September. The DOJ determined that SPD had successfully reformed their use of force protocols and crisis intervention. Back out here live in SoDo this morning, you can still see that the area of Holgate and 4th between 4th and 6th is closed off. It does look like there is some police tape that they're starting to take down, but there are crime scene investigators that are still out there this morning. This is now in the hands of the King County Sheriff's Office, which will investigate this officer-involved shooting. And as for typical protocol, those officers that fired their weapons will be placed on administrative leave. Live in Seattle, Drew Andre, King 5 News.